Hi, and welcome to the fake housewives of Sweden. This is where we talk about the real housewives. And this time, it's Beverly Hills.
In England, they drink the tea. In Sweden, we spill it. Some people are keeping it real. I am keeping it fake. Some people have 2 cars. I have 2 soda streamers. 2 soda streamers, you say? I have a village.
We har något. What is this, you might wonder? This is our new vodcast, which is kind of a podcast but in video format about the Real Housewives franchise. So just because we're both watching Beverly Hills right now and it's getting crazy, we thought that why not try this in a smaller type of format, because this is just us blabbing. We don't have a lot of segments yet, but we have a lot of plans. Yes. So we like this, which we will, and you like this, which we hope. We might evolve this to more like a show or something. The one who's blabbing here is Petra, and my sister is
Erika Payne.
I am blabbing a lot, so if you think I am overbearing, it's just because I am that in real life too.
It's true.
And I have ADHD and my brain is jumping all over. So sometimes I am, unfortunately, cutting you off when you talk. Yeah. Not on purpose. No. But if I don't say it right away, I might forget it, or otherwise I'm just thinking about it and don't listen to her. So sometimes it happens.
Good though that someone's speaking.
Yeah, so that is our dynamic in this group. We're sisters. Also, if we do make this a reoccurring show, we might not always just sit here in work sweat, vomit from children.
It's an infant.
Infant vomits.
Yeah, I got a little infant at home.
Adorable little kid. I was in the delivery room. Too much information. Let's go on with the video.
Losing the thread.
As always.
What's it called in English?
There is a word, like a sentence for it.
It's called, in Swedish it's called losing the thread. It's when
Yes.
you
Lose the context of what you are talking about.
So let's go back to our topic today, which is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yes, and we will always talk about the most recent episode, which aired this week, or maybe the 2 latest episodes. Comparing marriage matter.
I don't even know where you're going with this. It really doesn't matter. What are you gonna say?
I mean,
we are not drunk. This is
this
non-alcoholic.
This is just tiredness and humiliation and regret. Well, we just keep going. I will never remember the word I was going to use. So, because this is the first episode, I feel like I want to talk to you about what your general perception of this season is. How do you feel about this season? Your thoughts?
Well, I don't want to dive too deep in it right now, but I think it's a very exciting season. Lots of drama, which I love, and sometimes it's like, is this for real?
Yeah, or is it scripted?
Yeah,
that feeling.
And just so much going on, mostly with, of course, Erika. But great season so far, and it's also when you got to see the upcoming episodes, what's gonna happen. It seems like there's a lot of shit that has yet to go down.
It's so much happening.
How do you feel?
I am the person who am not that fond of drama. I just want everyone to be friends all the time. Drama. I just want everyone to be friends all the time. So I get like, oh no, not again. Why is this happening to me? Not to me, but all the things that are happening. I highly get affected when like friends of shows like fight and stuff. I don't like that, and you kind of like that
yes.
more than I do.
Yes.
I have a lot of anxiety. I think that's why I feel too much. No, you are so fun.
You feel like, what would I feel in this situation?
Exactly.
And I think, oh my god, get the popcorn.
This is because I feel like I like it more when it's like a comedy and people are laughing and having fun and do silly things, and you don't like that.
No, it's okay, but I'm there for the drama for sure.
Yeah, so we have different kinds of views into this, which make it fun too. Like we might not agree always on the things,
and we don't watch it with each other.
No.
So
we can talk about it in this podcast. But I think why not just dive into this episode?
Where should we begin?
Yeah, first of all, what do you think? This is a little bit about the other episode that was last week too. Yeah. About Sudden just putting everyone together without Erika.
Yeah, that was today.
Was it today?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I watched it today. Did I? Oh.
But
I hope I
wasn't it as a to be continued thing?
Oh, it might have been.
I think it'd been.
Yeah, probably. That I don't like in my stomach, specifically when Erika got to know that they had this get together.
Oh, I was like, why are you always so honest? Please.
Yeah, that felt. I felt the pain there. Like, we got together without you to talk about you. I don't like Sudden's approach when she started talking about it. It felt really like to cover her, cover her back rather than thinking that Erika actually, she don't know if she has done anything wrong or she just wants not to be a part of it.
I didn't like that either because it was only for like. I thought they were going to meet up to like how we're gonna approach this, what can we ask her, how can we support her, or like what questions are okay for us to ask, what do we know and stuff. Even though I still feel like meeting together like that and just leaving her out, I felt I don't like this at all. And as you said, when it talked about it, I was like, oh, because they are so honest, and it's good that they're honest, but they don't ever think that it might hurt other people, to be honest, either. Because she is in a bad place now, so to hear like we all came together talking about if we're gonna believe you or not, because it was more like that than anything else, I thought like.
Yeah, and then it will feel like a setup on the Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
They have, like,
everybody just questions.
Yeah.
No, I did not like that.
No.
I didn't. But I also felt this episode was so incredible. I just felt like everything was evolving. It wasn't like anything else than just this topic, the entire episode, which is, of course, is a big topic, but I felt like it was sudden, and then it was the Christmas dinner, and everything was just like Erika and the things that were happening. And maybe that's the only thing that their lives revolved around at that time.
I think so, because it was also on... Garcelle had a little dinner thing with her family, and I don't even barely remember that.
I didn't remember it until you said it.
Yeah.
And that was a nice thing that I usually enjoy to watch, but to me it was like, it was so thrown in there, like it
yeah, I agree.
It didn't really...
I agree, but I sort of like it though, that they allowed the conversations to take time.
Yes.
And not just be a segment for like 2 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, then I need to ask you this. Do you believe Erika?
The burning question. Well, it's a question with many answers.
Yes.
Because I think that the divorce was a very convenient time, and I think it was because of the lawsuits. I think that. I don't think that she had any part of the fraudulent business.
Yeah.
No, I don't think she ever got any information from Tom where all the money came from. She just spent it and used it in her companies. That's what I think. But the divorce, I think for sure she knew what was going down.
You do,
yes,
I think she knew something. Like I think, first of all, probably he probably, I think, got meaner to her and all that. He might have known that something is up. People are trying to like find out stuff, or because I think when the lawsuits comes, I think all the newspaper knows about it. I don't think I think it is like, I don't know how it works in America or anything. The first moment they land on the table, I think all press knows about it.
Yeah.
And out with it goes. But I think he might be demented, as he says, like he's starting to lose it in his mind and everything. I can't question that because I don't know. But he might have known or felt uncomfortable or something, and he knew something was slipping, and then he got meaner to her and she couldn't talk to him, so everything unraveled, and he might have gotten really mean, or I don't know. And then she said, I can't do this anymore.
No.
I'm just and then it all like snowballed or something. That's my
valid point.
Theory.
Point. Yeah.
Mind you, we don't know. So I know there's a lot of Erika haters out there. I'm on team Erika until she's proven guilty.
Yeah.
And if she's guilty, I will of course not like that she knew about it and let those crazy things happen, of course. But I think he's a powerful lawyer, he's a powerful man. She hasn't always gotten just money from him, probably signed a lot of papers she didn't know what she signed. And like, you can get $20 million to your company, of course she's gonna sign. Thank you, Tom, I love it.
Yeah, and does she even need to sign that?
I'm not even sure.
I mean, he should. I know if you have a company, you should make sure that you know where the money is coming from. But since the money came from her husband, of course she thought it was legal.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a wealthy man.
Yeah. So, but as you say, they came from her husband, so it's very.
Yeah, I get that.
And if she signed anything, I don't think she would question it either. If he says,
no.
I'm gonna fund your company now with $20 million because you have worked so hard, Erika. Okay, she's gonna sign it.
After drinking a lot of whiskey. Sounded like.
What I will say is, I feel her voice is way more whiskey-like now. So I think she's been crying a lot, sleeping a little, and she feels very low in her energy.
Yes. Today I really thought about that as well. And other times too. But
and that's because to me, I have loved her since the beginning, because I always love that she talks. She's like nice, but also very, very blunt. And I like it. She was my spirit animal for a long time. Now I feel she's so low that I get hurt in my body and my tummy, and I just feel she's going through so much. And I understand that people are often like judging people based on what they think happened, or just like because they know it was orphans and widows, and that is terrible.
It's horrible.
But you don't know that's her. I mean, I haven't seen any evidence that she knew anything about this.
No, and I think it will be hard to prove.
Yeah, I think
it is if she has like signed some document.
Yeah.
But she has nothing to do with the law firm, so
no.
I don't think.
I think it will be hard, but I will believe her. With that said, of course, her stories are like
let's talk about that.
Yeah, because they are like, I don't know if you're making any sense in this. What is happening? What do you mean about the car accident and all this and all that? I think it's a lot of legal things. What you can say, what you can't say, and all that. Yeah,
today I thought about that. That many times was like, how can you ask that?
Yes.
She of course cannot answer this question. Honestly, if there's anything she wants to say at all.
And I think she has talked to lawyers, and I don't know if she can tell them even that. I don't know. It feels like in the law, in all the things, I don't know much about American law at all. But I feel like it's very like what you can say, what you can't say, and all that.
Yeah, and I think she has been advised not to say anything. And she is saying a lot of Tom with
Tom Witt.
Tom Witt. She's saying a lot about him.
Yes.
And sometimes I wonder if that is too some strategy that she has been advised to talk more about him, because she hasn't said anything before.
No.
And it's like now she really needs to prove that the divorce was because of infidelity and
right,
like
not because it was this suing was coming.
And I completely believe her when about the marriage being like.
Yeah. When I saw like, because I haven't seen for a few years. You are more obsessed than me in that area. She has been watching all the franchises and all that, and I haven't really, because I have had my own issues and I haven't been able to deal with drama and stuff. So now when I started, I just have watched like the last 4 or 5 seasons. So I hadn't seen Tom ever being that rude when you can see how he been a few years back. So Erika was new to me and all that when I started watching. So to me, he still seemed so sweet when he was sitting there telling stories and all that. So I was like, oh, this is a sweet man. But when I watched like how, like I'm talking to now Erika and all that, I felt like, okay, this is not the man that I thought he was by the things I had seen. So to me, it was like, okay, I see. It's not a good marriage. It probably never was. And as you said, when someone is giving you, like, she has been married to him for 20 years. So it wasn't like, I'm going to marry him until he dies and I will get his money. I think just she fell in love with him because he was nice and he took care of her and her son. And then she felt like I feel guilty to divorce him because he gave me so much. So I just feel like she stayed for that long because of guilt, more or less.
Yeah, and it also makes sense that she didn't know a lot about the finances when you see how seems to be very old school. Like,
yeah,
I'm talking now. Yes. I'm the man.
It's like it's a little bit like you don't talk over the elderly. A little bit feeling, even though it's his wife. So it feels like she has to be in her place all the time.
But she has been portraying that their marriage was really good, and even right before the divorce, she did.
Yeah,
that's also like. It's so hard to understand. I don't know what to think.
No, so there it feels like it must have something must have happened that she like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Or maybe it was to really show like nothing is wrong to be able to divorce him without him getting to know that something is up or something. I don't know. It's like a mystery.
Yeah.
Of mysteries.
Yeah. What are your thoughts about about the accident and what you have said about it? Let me just say one thing.
Yes.
I think it's so weird. Back in the day, why did she say he only hurt his ankle? Was that not to hurt his business, or like that people would think like why would you do that?
I don't know.
That's
that is the story. I don't really I don't know adds up or whatever. But I was very surprised when the story came out the first time, when she told about the accident, that she was so like wanted to brush it off so quickly, like no, he's just a big baby, he just hurt his ankle and everything. Yeah. But then she also told later, he's like he's being hormonal, he's like a baby, I need to do all things for him. So why would she have to do that if it only was an ankle? Because I thought that was weird when it all played out in that season.
Oh, I don't remember that.
No, but she was like, oh, it's like having a big baby. It's pretty nice. She said, like, he's home all the time. I need to like help him with everything and kind of like that. And what I also feel why I don't think she knew anything about the lawsuit is that she's stating that it's these past 3 years his head has been, but those things were 10 years ago. Sorry. So she does not per se saying that, oh no, it's his brain, he did that, he wasn't mentally stable because he was in an accident. But she's saying the last 3 years he changed completely.
Yeah, and that's why I want to do
exactly, that was why I divorced him. I will say though, which kills me, I'm a lot on Twitter and Instagram more than you are though, when it comes to these things. And a lot of people are like, the last episode she got a major anxiety attack. Yeah. And that is an anxiety attack, you guys. I have them. That is what they look like. People think she's acting. They don't. No. You don't sound like that when you're crying. No. Have you ever heard a person having an anxiety attack crying?
Yeah, and she was like, even when she went in the other room. Yeah. She was like.
Yeah, and that is what they said. It was just acting. Who the fuck cries like that?
No, that's
an anxiety attack person cries like that. I can tell. It was real. She isn't that good of an actress. Never.
I mean, even if she was involved in everything, it's major. She's losing everything. Yes. And even if she was really involved, then I really don't like her, but she would of course be devastated of everything going down.
And if you see if she actually is innocent, imagine everyone writing hate to her, saying that she done all these things, that she knows people believe that. It's crazy. So that made me angry. It also made me angry how much hate she gets, and how people are, how can Bravo let her go to the reunion and everything. Well, she's innocent until proven guilty. It is what it is.
I agree about that.
And it's so much hate, and the right is so bad. It's so much hate on Twitter.
It's so unnecessary. You
I
get to have your opinion, but
yes.
And of course, if it were to be proven that she was the mastermind behind all this evil business, fine, but
fine that you don't like her, but I still don't like people writing like "go kill yourself" on the internet and everything.
No one deserves that.
I don't know. No one deserves that. The important thing is that the victims in that case, in any case, get the money they are just really have the right to get.
Because, as they said, it's not the first time someone has a lawsuit against them.
No,
but this is really bad.
Yeah.
Considering who's the victim in it, so.
Yeah, so we just have to wait and see how this unravels, I guess.
And
we will not get an answer this season.
No.
We will not. So,
but maybe our opinions will shift. We don't know.
We don't know.
It is the lying and the timing that I'm questioning.
Yeah.
Because some things aren't adding up, and then you get suspicious about other things.
I can believe that he hurt his head. What I can't believe is that he laid unconscious for 12 hours and then called himself.
Yeah. When she told
that
about
was
that,
such.
it was so weird.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything.
No.
What are you saying?
Me too. I was like, this is. Don't. Stop talking.
Yeah.
Because I rewind. We'll just have to wait and see what happens in the future. We have some sort of segment that I was going to take. Who's the housewife of the day for you? The good one and the bad. The good housewife and the bad housewife of the day.
I would say that the housewife of the day, the good one. I think I would say Kyle.
Yeah.
That's because he's somewhat neutral in this and tries to be a good support for Erika, but still, like with Lisa Vanderpump, is not buying it.
Just right.
She wants answers, but she's willing to support her, which Lisa Rinna also was, of course. Should we go with your good one first?
Yeah, but this is so hard. I mean, this was a hard episode for me because it wasn't. For me, it's always like these golden moments. No, there wasn't really.
No.
I just must an honorable mention to Kathy because I just love that woman. I love her.
Doesn't she look like Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah, she does. She does.
Yes, I think.
But
Side note.
She's just fun.
Yes, I love her.
She's like comic relief all the time because she's funny without even knowing it. Like all the comments, and she's always she can just sit there and just say something, whatever.
That was also one Kyle mimics Kathy.
Yeah.
She did a small one.
Yes, she did.
I love it.
That's good.
It's amazing.
And it's just Kyle and her together are like a hoot. They could have a show.
Yes.
Just those two. But she said something today that was so funny, but I don't remember what it was. But every time she says something and holds her glass, I feel like I'm just laughing. Even if it's something deep, and I'm like, she looks so gone.
Was it this about a horse or was it?
Yeah, that was fun too. Like eating, like I'm gonna make a gorilla.
Yeah, gorilla. What's that?
Well, it's like making a horse. You're like, okay. Like eating a lot of chicken. I understand that it is that you eat a lot.
Oh,
that is what I took from that.
I bet it was.
But that was really fun. But maybe I say she's the housewife of the day because she's the only one who made me laugh today.
Yeah.
But I liked your Kyla is always like very good and
solid.
Solid. Okay, the negative one.
Yeah. well, that would have to be Sutton today. And also because, well, the approach she had,
Yeah.
first of all, like, it was very, like, bad friendish. Like, I can't be friends with
Yeah,
someone.
very,
Dude.
very egotistical. Also.
Yeah, and then when it was crunch time, she was like, I'm with them. She was... She couldn't spit it out.
No. I see,
the
but
question.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
like, what are you doing, girl?
Yeah.
And then it was a whole back and forth there. And, yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. I was going for Sutton, but then I felt almost like a little bit Dorit.
Yeah.
Because Dorit was the same. I must say, I would probably be Dorit in that situation.
Yeah.
Like, if you feel like you've said something, maybe she was very riled up the day before, and then she meets Erika and sees that she's very down and out, you don't want to punch a sad person.
Up on
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
So, for that reason, I understand her that she, like, was a little bit more taken back. But she's often, I feel like, I don't know, I have...
Fake.
Yeah, I can't grasp her really.
No.
So for me, she's very hard to read as a person.
Yeah.
Like, do you mean this or do you not? So that is why I'm gonna say. Also, it's more fun that we don't take the same
Yeah, of
housewives.
course.
But I agree on the things you said also.
Because what I feel with Dorit is that she, when they talked before on the Saturday, I think she wasn't like, oh, Erika. She was a bit neutral.
Yeah.
But she said we need to know if
Yes,
she was.
exactly.
This is horrible, which
Yeah.
it is. But did Erika do it?
Yeah, exactly.
And Sutton was more.
We can't associate ourselves with her.
Yeah.
Never.
A reputation.
Let her stand behind the bar and cry at the children.
Vad säger du?
No.
What are you saying?
She said that let the children cry, like just put a...
When did? Yeah. Oh, you mean back like in
Yeah.
a long time?
Yeah.
Okay. Petra is referring to when Sutton speaks about little children.
That they should cry.
And when they raise little children, they
Yeah.
need to cry.
They need to cry.
In the South.
Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm not like that.
So you mean? But what?
So I don't know. Please don't make my brain.
Make your brain.
Please don't make my brain explain what I meant.
Petra's brain.
Because I don't know. It just went there. I don't know how I got there.
No.
How did I get there?
I don't know.
I'm not accountable for what my brain thinks.
I think Petra's brain has retired. For today.
Like Tom's.
That's awful.
I can't keep that in.
You need to be unfiltered.
Okay,
You can't be filtered.
We don't have any filters. Isn't that very visible?
No.
Red and...
Yeah, we both have very hard, busy day today.
Yeah, yes.
So that's
This
why
is
we
what
really don't look like any of the gorgeous ladies on
No,
the show.
I feel so
And
underdressed.
because
talking
of that, we will not say whose outfit outfit we think
It's the worst.
stinks. Because hey,
Hey, what do we look like?
Oh.
But I love the Garcelle outfit today. The one with was like grey or black or whatever.
I was thinking about that one if
Yeah.
I thought it stunk.
You thought it stunk? I thought it was awesome.
I thought I didn't know. What
No.
did I think? It's really out
I
there.
would look. I mean,
I could not wear it.
don't ever even think about me in that costume.
She could wear it.
I mean,
she could wear it for sure.
She
but-
could wear it.
but,
She's such a poised woman. I'm not, as you see. So, yeah. This is all we get from her for today.
I'm not allowed to say
Oh, yes.
what I like.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Go.
Just go.
No.
What did you like, the outfits? Did you have any favorites?
No, I was not super excited about the outfits today. Always.
Sometimes you don't even think about them, and then it...
I did think about the Dorit. Hey, why are you wearing see-through black 2 episodes in a row? That's not like you. Like it's. I was like, is it the same?
Mind you that we wear the same clothes a week, like...
I don't.
Because you get puke all over yourself.
It was of course a joke. I mean, because she's so really fashion.
Yes, for her.
Yeah, it wasn't the same outfit,
Mm.
but it was the same look.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
This one suddenly said, why is she wasting these clothes on just us girls?
Yeah.
Because if you use it once, it's wasting.
Apparently.
Yes.
That's not good for the environment. I actually don't have a specific favorite today. I think it was...
I think why I am talking about Garcelle is that is the only piece of clothing I remember, actually. So I think that to me must mean that I...
Oh, wait. I thought Lisa Rinna was a bombshell.
Ooh, Heather. No, what was her
Heather,
name?
I meant.
What
of
does
course.
her name, Heather?
Heather, yes.
She was so beautiful.
Beautiful. So her look,
Yeah.
I could say, was my favorite of the
Yeah,
day.
that was also the most wearable look of the day.
Yeah.
Like if you compare Lisa to Garcelle.
Yeah, for sure.
I could wear that, maybe. Not the shoes.
No, never.
But not Garcelle's.
No.
Because I wouldn't be able to wear it with pride.
Like, where would you wear it?
Like if we made a
the store.
80s music video.
Yeah, perhaps.
We make videos sometimes.
Sometimes we do.
But are we gonna say bye-bye or what?
I think so.
This was the first episode. I like doing this. I like talking to you, as always. To you, as always.
I like talking to them as well. Yeah, but it was fun, and sorry for the language barriers.
Yes.
Sometimes
You didn't do much E.
I did it right now.
Yeah, you did it right now, but I don't think you did much when we were
I think I stuttered instead on the words.
That's better.
That's better. Okay, great.
Because I don't only have to cut it out.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Like this if you like this, and also comment if you want us to do more. If anyone is watching this, we might be. And this long probably I haven't watched
Probably.
but if you're here to the last beat, let us know.
Bye. Bye. Don't cheers don't cheers. Say man there.
In an empty glass.
Don't. You shouldn't do that.
Don't cheers.
What's it called? Don't
make a toast.
Don't.
But it must be cheers. Gosh.
Don't toast in an empty glass. Also, like, I think it's bad luck or something, so I won't do it.
Because they said it on The Real Housewives.
Did they?
I think so.
Okay, don't toast in
All knowledge from The Real Housewives. Cheers from the fake housewives. Bam!